In a world where the concept of the Purge became a horrifying reality, the global landscape transformed into a dystopian nightmare every year. The Purge, sanctioned by governments worldwide, allowed for 12 hours of lawlessness where all crimes, including murder, were legal. It began as a radical social experiment proposed by a charismatic political figure who promised it would purge society of its inherent violence and crime. As the first purge approached, the world held its breath. In the United States, where it was first implemented, cities braced for impact. High-security zones were established for the wealthy elite, while lower-income neighborhoods were left to fend for themselves. The night before the purge, chaos and fear gripped communities as people fortified their homes or fled to remote areas in hopes of survival. Amidst this turmoil, we follow the story of Dr. Emma Johnson, a renowned psychologist who had long opposed the purge. Emma dedicated her career to understanding human behavior and advocating for peaceful solutions to societal issues. As the purge drew nearer, she faced a moral dilemma. Should she stay and help those in need or flee to protect her own family? On the night of the purge, Emma chose to stay, setting up a makeshift clinic in her neighborhood to provide medical aid and psychological support. The horrors she witnessed were beyond anything she had imagined. Neighbors turning against each other, acts of senseless violence, and desperate cries for help echoing through the streets. In the midst of the chaos, Emma encountered David Ramirez, a young man driven to desperate measures to protect his younger siblings. Together, they navigated the treacherous streets, evading marauding gangs and offering aid where they could. Their journey became a testament to resilience and the human spirit amidst unimaginable darkness. Meanwhile, on the global stage, the purge sparked fierce debate. Some argued it was a necessary evil to maintain order and reduce crime rates throughout the year. Others condemned it as a barbaric practice that exacerbated social inequalities and sanctioned murder under the guise of social cleansing. As the years passed, the purge continued to divide society. Wealthy corporations and influential individuals exploited the night for personal gain, while marginalized communities suffered the brunt of its consequences. Activists and humanitarian organizations rallied against the purge, demanding its abolition and advocating for alternative solutions to societal issues. Emma Johnson emerged as a voice of reason and compassion amidst the chaos. Her experiences during the purge fueled her resolve to challenge the status quo and fight for a future where every life was valued and protected. Through her efforts, she mobilized a global movement that united people from all walks of life in the fight against state-sanctioned violence. Ultimately, the fate of the purge rested on the choices of humanity. Would they continue down a path of fear and division, or would they choose empathy and solidarity? As Emma Johnson stood at the forefront of this pivotal moment in history, she knew that the world held its breath, waiting to see if humanity could overcome its darkest impulses and forge a future where justice and compassion prevailed.